Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Sorry I didn't get this video out last night. I got home way too late. So, New York City votes to freeze deposits at Capital One Bank and Key Bank. You know, this is like the worst time to hold deposits on any bank because we see less and less deposits going to the bank. Unfortunately, despite several opportunities to do so, 5 banks failed to comply with the New York City Banning Commission's designated process, leaving us to conclude that they are not taking meaningful actions to combat discrimination in their operations and are not responsible stewards of public dollars. I don't think any bank is honestly a responsible public steward. You know, they lend our money out. They collect 6%, sometimes much higher, and we get a fraction of a percentage. The banks have been screwing us long enough, but again, it's not a good time to halt deposits. SEC versus Ripple. Deaton wishes Ripple CEO good luck on his new prediction. So Brad Garlinghouse said it's no longer going to be months, but the case can be over within a few weeks. And some of the attorneys say, you know, it's better to leave yourself some wiggle room when predicting a time frame. It's hard to predict anything. That's why I don't really like to do it. I like to point out facts that are lining up, you know, that could lead to something much bigger, but it doesn't mean that it's absolutely going to happen. But Brad's saying in a few weeks, I hope so, because this case has been going on far too long. Ripple CEO announces plans to use $1 billion cash reserves for company growth. Now, this is what he's looking for as far as growth. Take a listen.
What I think will be next, and certainly something Ripple thinks about, we started with enterprise-based cross-border payments. We talk about there being 4 kind of primitive pieces to blockchain-based technologies: liquidity, compliance, liquidity, compliance, custody, and tokenization. And Ripple really aspires to be more than just that kind of liquidity and cross-border payments. I think you would expect that we will expand into some of those other areas, either organically or through acquisition. And I think we'll look at, let's make acquisitions in markets that are friendly to these technologies. On the previous panel, you had representation from the UAE, you had representation from Switzerland. These are countries that are providing the clarity for entrepreneurs to invest, and that allows a company like Ripple that is larger. We have more than $1 billion of US dollars cash on our balance sheet. We want to deploy that to grow both organically, internally, but also inorganically through acquisition.
So Brad's looking to expand overseas in more crypto-friendly countries. But at the same time, he wants to make Ripple more rounded. He wants to grow in other areas other than just cross-border payments. And that's what we should want as well as XRP investors. We want XRP to be very well-rounded. That's why we invested in this cryptocurrency. Binance CEO calls China Central Television crypto broadcast a big deal. So CCTV just broadcasted crypto. It's a big deal. The Chinese-speaking communities are buzzing. Historically, coverages like this led to bull runs. Let's hope that's, you know, what's going to happen next, because most of us have been holding for so long. We want that financial freedom already. And, you know, anytime that you see a country like China becoming more crypto-friendly, that's a good sign for the future. Jim Positivity, CEO, says he's a supporter of Ripple and XRP. So Joey Swoll says, yep, I even did a video a while back for someone struggling and bought them a gym membership with XRP and started an account to start saving for a car with XRP. He's a great young man and I can't wait one day to help him get that car. Because these people see the potential in this cryptocurrency. And, you know, the more talk you hear around XRP, that's very good, because a lot of new investors are all of a sudden coming into crypto. You know, they're breaking away from the bank. They need a better solution. Why not XRP? XRP Ledger makes history, surpasses 80 million ledgers. So, according to XRP Scan, the XRP ledger has achieved a milestone of closing 80 million ledgers over a span of around 10.5 years. In the context of blockchain technology, a ledger signifies a record of transactions within the network. The accomplishment highlights the efficiency, dependability, and growing acceptance of the XRP ledger as a transaction processing technology within the Ripple network. In September 2019, the XRP ledger achieved a milestone of 50 million ledgers, and it took slightly over a year to add an additional 10 million. This pace of growing highlights the expanding acceptance and utilization of the XRP ledger, demonstrating the increasing capacity of the Ripple network to handle a significant volume of transactions. And I pointed it out many times on this channel how the XRP ledger is also very well rounded. You have gaming tied to it, CBDCs tied to it, NFT projects, and it's still growing out and expanding at a very alarming rate. 2023 New Value Report, Top 5 Cryptocurrency Trends for Business and Beyond. So they're looking at crypto outlook remains overwhelmingly positive, despite a challenging 2022 for the crypto industry and a somewhat rocky start to 2023. This year's report finds overwhelming enthusiasm around the prospects for crypto and digital assets. Global financial leaders confident in crypto has actually increased over the last 6 months, with more than 90% saying the technology will have a significant or massive impact on business, finance, and society within the next 3 years. I think it's happening even quicker. If you look how much more quick everything is moving right now, look at Russia and China expanding as far as cross-border payments. You look at GameFi, you look at SocialFi. Everything is moving very quick. High expectations are translated into real-world deployment. 79% of all respondents are either very or extremely confident about integrating cryptocurrency solutions into their businesses. The words most used to describe how they feel about crypto included excited, confident, and optimistic. And that's what you want. You want these businesses to come on board with crypto. You want that institutional money to start pouring into crypto as well. Anticipation for tokenized real-world assets continues to grow. Now, that's one I covered a few times, so let's continue. Payments is the top use case for holding crypto. Crypto-enabled payments is one of the technology's most mature use cases, with 44% of global financial leaders seeking payments as the most likely gateway to crypto adoption. That's because you see this company over here utilizing crypto for payments, and everything is moving so quick. Now, this business is getting left behind because they're not tied in with blockchain or crypto in any way. Right away, they feel, well, if I want to compete with the guy down the street, I need to get on board with crypto. That's what's going to happen, and it's going to continue to happen year over year. DeFi is coming to an institution near you. Despite being fairly nascent, this year's findings make it clear that finance leaders are keeping a close eye on institutional DeFi, and many have already begun to explore or integrate DeFi solutions within their organizations. 76% say they are interested in institutional DeFi as a means to drive innovation for their business in areas like the management of risk, liquidity, and identity. And once that starts really going along, like you start seeing businesses that aren't tech related, aren't crypto related in any way coming on board, that's when it's going to become absolutely game changing, because that's when you're going to see mass adoption happen. Atlanta Fed Reserve Bank mentions XRP as an international payment medium. Now, I've been saying this for a while. The Fed is going to work with Ripple and XRP no matter what. They're going to have no choice in the future. But people keep saying, oh no, this is the next XRP killer. That's the next XRP killer. Let me tell you something. Ripple is a USA-based company. they're going to want to utilize Ripple at some point. I think right now we're just hearing announcements, and maybe it's throwing people off what's really going on behind the scenes. Because I don't think the Fed would ever announce a date that they're going to utilize this or a company that they're going to utilize. They put this information out like you see with Metal Blockchain. Before that, it was Cypherium. I still think it's Ripple in the end. The Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, a U.S. Federal Reserve Bank district, recently called attention to Ripple's business model and how the company uses XRP to meet cross-border settlement needs. According to the Reserve Bank, XRP is seen as an international payment medium. I think it's going to work like the trust layer. I've been saying that all along. And it's going to do what it's meant to do, work as a bridge currency. Palau built their stablecoin on the private version of the XRP ledger using its native digital asset XRP. So you see here where they talk about utilizing RippleNet. And they also talk about the private version of the XRP ledger. And then people said, see, there's a different XRP. When they're talking about using its native digital asset XRP, they're talking about the same XRP me and you are invested in. The only thing different is you have a private ledger and a public ledger. That's it. And people still, to this day, argue that there's two XRPs. There is not. XRP Ledger Labs unveils new name for XRP wallet Xumm. Now they changed the name to Xumm. In a significant development for Ripple community, XRP Ledger Labs and the #1 self-custody wallet for the XRP Ledger Xumm wallet have announced their rebranding as they enter a new era. Wind, a prominent XRP Ledger developer, took to Twitter to commemorate the remarkable journey of nearly 6 years for XRP Ledger Labs and 5 years for Xumm Wallet. Reflecting on the past, Wind expressed a sense of time passing quickly and slowly. However, the tweet also hinted at the exciting opportunities, increased traction, and ambitious plans. With a firm belief that the time for evolution had come, Wind revealed the new name for XRP Ledger Labs and Xumm Wallet, Xumm. I don't really like the name. I think Xumm Wallet was always very good. But it's nice to see how they talk about increased traction, ambitious plans, because the XRP ledger is so well-rounded and it's going to add so much value to XRP in the future. Ripple director questions new model for determining XRP fair market value. Now, there's been a lot of talk about fair market value over the course of the last year. Most of it came from the buyback proposal that Jimmy Valley had, where he talked about XRP being worth $37,000 to $50,000. Then it went all the way up to $128,000. Notably, though, they released a paper in 2018 in collaboration with Susan Athey, who is now a board member for Ripple. The paper sought to determine the fair valuation of Bitcoin and XRP, and a web calculator was made by someone on the model used. The model put XRP's fair market value between $6.37 and $32.91. Hamilton noted that this method is the most sensible analysis he's ever seen. But that was in 2018. We're 5 years ahead now. So what would the fair market value of XRP be? Most of us are expecting XRP to surpass $20 once this case ends. And who knows where XRP is going to go in the future. I still believe it's going to surpass $100 very quickly. I think later we're going to see those higher numbers come as tokenization really starts to grow out. More on-demand liquidity corridors opening up. The U.S., especially if XRP was to get regulatory clarity and be the only cryptocurrency with regulatory clarity, that would definitely be a game changer for the price of XRP. But again, we have to stay patient and stay positive and wait this whole thing out. I still expect this judge to make a ruling once the Hinman documents go out to the public. I think it'll come much quicker after that. But we'll have to wait and see. Over the course of the weekend, I'm going to put together a few more videos around XRP. I'm going to ask different questions than what most people ask. Most people ask, How much XRP should I be holding? When is XRP gonna moon? But what we should be asking, why would someone buy XRP? There's a lot of good reasons to buy it. The other question should be, who is XRP made for? Like, who should be investing in it? Well, you could also look at a lot of good argument points on that as well. You know, I'm always trying to get people that aren't in XRP to come on board because I want to share with them this life-changing wealth that's about to come. But let me see what I can put together for this weekend. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.